Being nice, it's honestly what's ruining your life right now. I am on this little quest to understand why my people pleasing habits, why growing up being this perfect kind of child who's like easygoing and easy to be around with and nice to everyone, like nice, nice, nice. And then here I am as an adult feeling like I cannot connect to people easily. I feel like I don't know what I want to do in life. I don't know what I want to pursue. I feel like I'm in this kind of conjunction with between like I'm lost or maybe I know what I want to do, where I'm also in this kind of like path where I feel like I know a lot of people, but I don't have close relationships with people. And I've come to this conclusion that I think that it is this being nice, this whole nicety, this people pleasing tendency that I have that is stopping me from living a fruitful and amazing life. Because when you think of being nice, like what comes to your head? Like, oh my God, if someone tells you like you're so nice, like you'd feel great. You'd be like, oh my God, I am nice. Like people like me. People no. When people say that you are nice, pretty much mean that there's no friction between you and them. It's like a breeze. The problem with having no friction is that you also need to bend to other people's will, to other people's likes and dislikes. You have to say yes all the time because when you finally say no, when you finally be like, actually, I don't agree with that, there is friction. And if you're someone who has not practice that kind of idea of friction to be like to disagree, then anything that has to do with a slightest bit of friction with other people feels like oh my god, like they're gonna hate me. Because in my experience, let me tell you what not being nice is all about. Not being nice means that you have the ability to be honest and truthful about everything that you want to say. Not being nice pretty much makes you feel like your authentic self. It doesn't matter if you're gonna hurt the other person or if not, they're not gonna like what you're gonna say. At least you can be fully truthful and authentic about what you are going to say into the world. And at the same time, you are able to assert your own ideas, your own beliefs, your own conviction. I think that is so important. Your own conviction. A lot of people let go of their convictions, the things they value, the things they believe in, because they want other people to like them, to just be like, oh my God, they're so nice. Which means that you're not gonna have those difficult conversations. You're gonna hide behind this wall of like politeness and being afraid that people are not gonna like you. And in turn, I think what happens is that you become emotionally untrustworthy. Because you're gonna be someone who's gonna say yes when you mean no, and you're gonna say no when you mean yes. So at the same time, why should anyone trust your words? So at the end of the day, I feel like it's gonna be a lose-lose battle. They are gonna lose, you're gonna lose. Being not nice means that you know what you believe in, you know what you value, and it doesn't matter if people are gonna like you for it or not. Being not nice, I think the most important thing is that you have control over your life. You can say yes whenever you want to say yes. You can say no whenever you want to say no. You are not shackled by other people's opinions. You are not going to care if other people don't like what you're doing or like what you're doing. What matters is what you value. You're coming from a place of power. You're not going to go around the world walking on eggshells being like, oh my God, am I going to hurt someone else or am I going to like be disliked by that person? It is crazy because I feel like I lived in this kind of state where I feel like I've been so nice my whole life, and yet the times where I felt like I was so accommodating, I was so friendly, and people love me, those are the times where I felt I was the most anxious, I was the most depressed, I was the most low in life. The times where I feel like I was living my life, it doesn't matter if my opinions hurt other people, it doesn't matter if my opinions, brush other people the wrong way, or I create so much friction within my friendships or my relationships. Those are the times where I felt like I was living a full life. I think like you and me, this whole word of being nice, I used to bow down to it. I used to love it. I used to be like, oh my God, please tell me I'm nice. And then now I'm starting to switch it to like, every time I hear the word, oh my God, you're so nice, I want to be able to train myself to be like, that is cringy. I don't want that anymore. Because I think the most important thing that I'm also realizing is that I am not creating strong relationships with people by this people pleasing, being nice kind of Kevin. People don't know who I am. When I sometimes when I go to bed, I don't even know who I am. Like, how can other people know who I am if I don't know who I am? I think that's such a, I don't know. I feel like I'm in such a vulnerable kind of position sharing this with you guys, but it's true. We could use to be a little less nice and to love ourselves more, to be able to not give a fuck what other people will think, what other people will say, but for once make ourselves proud of ourselves. for once not hide behind the niceties and the people pleasing and the no friction within communication kind of thing. If you don't like something, say it. If you want something, say it. It doesn't matter what other people will think. And also, you got to understand that other people's reaction is not your responsibility. It is not. And your reaction are not other people's responsibility. You need to be able to take care of that. The biggest, most terrible thing you can have within yourself is resentment. Resentment towards yourself, resentment towards other people. And resentment falls when it comes to honesty and being radically honest with your feelings and what you want in life and what you want from other people. I dislike myself for being nice for the longest time because I could have built stronger relationships by just not being nice. And I think that's the goal before the end of the year is to practice just speaking my mind a little bit more, asking for what I want, and not giving a shit about what people think. I can't keep having wars and battles within myself internally just so I could keep the peace externally.